Good morning, students. In this bio class, you are going to familiar with the pH. Here, how strong acid or a base solution. You know that acid or base can be distinguished using the indicators. The dilution decreases in concentration of H plus ion or OH minus ions present in a solution. To know this particular concept, we use a scale for measuring hydrogen concentration in a solution called pH scale. The P in the pH stands for potens in German, meaning that power. On the pH scale, we can measure 0 to 14. The pH is just the number which indicates the acidic or basic nature of the given solution. The pH of neutral solution is 7. For example, water is a neutral compound whose pH is 7. That means what? The water is neutral compound. If the value is less than 7, so that represents acids, and pH more than 7 are basic characteristics of the solution. The pH value increases from 7 to 14. That represents increase in OH minus ion concentration in the solution. So thus that tells about the basic nature of the solution. And similarly, if the pH value decreases from 7 to 0, that represents the increase in the H plus ion, that is the acidic nature of the solution. So we use some common indicator, that is universal indicator, to measure the given solution in the laboratories. The universal solvent, universal indicator means it is a mixture of several indicators, okay, which is used to measure both acids as well as the bases. And one more point, that is the strength of acid or a base depends on the number of H plus ion and OH minus ions produced in the aqueous solution. So that indicates the strength of acid or base. So that you have studied why the acids are called the strong acid, weak acids, and strong base and weak bases. That's all depends on the concentration of H plus and OH minus ions. One more point to discuss regarding the pH. The pH in everyday life. Our body usually works within the pH of 7 to 7.8. And one more interesting to note, our body, that is our stomach, produces HCl. So this particular HCl, which is used for the digestion of food, as well as that is involved in killing germs which are likely to be entered through the food, and it doesn't harm the wall of the stomach. Sometimes what happens, due to some deformity or problems in the stomach, that produces much of acids causing acidity. It can be get rid by using the antacids, which neutralizes the excess of acids. The most commonly used antacid is magnesium hydroxide. It can be also known as milk of magnesia. Magnesium hydroxide or the milk of magnesia are used as antacids to neutralize the acidic content in the stomach. If the pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, then the rain is said to be acid rain. If the pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, then the rain is known as acid rain. Acid rain causes soil pollution, damages aquatic life and vegetation. So here we need, for healthy growth of the crops or plants, the soil should have the pH ranging between 7.2, 7.8 to 8. And the pH as the cause of tooth decay. Tooth decay starts when the pH of mouth is lower than 5.5 pH. Our tooth usually made up of a very hard substance that is called enamel, which is the hardest substance in our body, and which is made up of a calcium hydroxyapatite. That means crystals of calcium phosphate. So this enamel doesn't dissolve in water, but due to bacterial activity in the mouth leads lower the pH below 5.5, thus tooth starts decaying. It can be prevented by using a toothpaste which is basic in nature, and that neutralizes the acid in the mouth, preventing tooth decay. And even the animals and plants are uses the acids for defense warfare. For example, honey bee sting leaves an acid which causes pain and irritation. So, but it can be neutralized by applying mild base like baking soda on the stung area, which gives relief. And even in plant like the nettle plant leaves. So the hairs of the nettle leaves inject methanoic acid when touched or when you comes contact with the leaves of the nettle plant, causing the burning pain. This is how the animals and plants defend from the enemies. Okay, here are some of the naturally occurring acids and which are usually used in the homes, in kitchen room especially. The vinegar, that is acetic acid, which is used for cooking as well as to store the pickles. And the orange fruit, so that consists of a citric acid. Again, it is a naturally occurring one. Tamarind, so tamarind consists of a tartaric acid. So that is why when you eat the tamarind, you will get the sour in taste. That is due to tartaric acid. Tomato, so tomato consists of a oxalic acid. And curd, that consists of a lactic acid. Lemon consists of a citric acid. Nettle sting consists of a methanoic acid. Even ant sting also consists of a methanoic acid. So that is why by beating by the ant, you get pain and irritation. That is mainly because of methanoic acid. Okay, so by this I conclude today's video class. Thank you one and all, and have a nice day.